Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. And tonight, a little more riding on the line. This is the in-season tournament. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Keldon Johnson is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. MP out there with Wiggins. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the... tip. All eyes tonight will be on the matchup between Victor Wembanyama and MP. And neither will know what to expect, as this will be the first time they've ever played against each other.
Well, there's unprecedented length in Wembanyama, but it's that skill that makes him so special at this early age. He can shoot it, handle it. He's a terrific athlete. Man, this guy's the full package.
Definitely going to be interesting to see how MP has prepared and gets established offensively and defensively early on.
MP up top. Over in the corner, Green. Back to MP. Lock at 6. He pulls it in. And here are the Spurs. Vassell, the pass to Jones. Johnson outside. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Over Green, and the rejection by MP. Curry outside. Drills it from outside.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice field play.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And San Antonio has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Down low. Here's Bassett. Guarded by Green. Johnson outside. They need this. San Antonio again missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
MP kicks to Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And, of course, the Spurs, a few slots below them.
And for the Warriors, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
A priority for Johnson continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch, like there.
Inside, MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Jones. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Spurs trail by 5.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage.
Timeout called by Golden State.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. He's been a factor for them over the last month. Getting around 12 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Peyton. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Trey Jones. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Collins. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. The Spurs making a switch here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great mark.
MP being relentless in his approach. It serves him well on the offensive boards.
Spurs trail by 18. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's a screen by Collins. 11 feet away. Pass to Vassell. Johnson with it. Here's Sohan. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Sohan's got his second basket of the night.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 17. Johnson kicks to Jones. Collins, a screen on Wiggins. Jones, the pass to Collins. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And it's Thompson in for Curry. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bassey's checked in. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And the defense running out of things to do against MP here tonight. Just no stopping him.
Jones, the pass to Bassey. Johnson against Wiggins. Johnson can't hit.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.